Hi, welcome to Abdur Instructor, and I hope you are well. In this video, I'd like to share with you two things, two reasons why many are failing the ADI Part 2 test. It could be many reasons, but in this video, I'd like to share with you two reasons, two common reasons why many are failing the ADI Part 2 test. Let's start the lesson. Okay, so two common reasons, two reasons why many are failing the ADI Part 2 test. Let's talk about the first. So the first is the junction. On junction, many are failing. One, for not emerging when it is safe to do so. Secondly, on junction, they are approaching too fast on junction. The speed is too high. And third is not recognizing, not checking for other road users on junction. They're just focusing on themselves. They're not looking for other road users. These are the three, and let's talk about those three on junction, why many are failing. So number one, not emerging when it is safe for you to do so. What does that mean? It means that, for example, you are approaching an end of the road and you have the giveaway line, meaning the cars on the main road has priority. So you are approaching a junction and you will be merging into a main road. They have the priority. So if there's cars on the main road, you have to give way to them because they have the priority. So you as a driver, how should you approach, especially in the test, how should you approach a junction at the end of the road? So imagine you are approaching and it's the end of the road and you have the giveaway line, meaning you have to give way to them. How should you approach? Because if you go and you stop and there's nobody there, what does that mean? You're going to fail for that, right? Why? Isn't that safe if you stop anyway? Why are you going to fail for that? The reason you're going to fail is because what does the giveaway line means? So you are approaching the road, end of the road, you have the giveaway line, and you go and stop anyway when there's nobody there. You will fail for that. Why is that? What is the problem? What is the danger of that? You're stopping for no reason. Why? You're stopping when there's nobody there. Why is it a fail? Why is that? Is because the giveaway line, what does that mean? It means that for you to stop only if there's somebody there on the road. If you need to give way to someone on the road, that's when you need to stop. That's what the giveaway line is saying. But if there's nobody there, you shouldn't be stopping, right? Because that's what the giveaway line is saying. It's saying only stop if there's somebody there. If there isn't, don't stop. That's what the giveaway line means. If the junction was saying for you to stop anyway, they would have put a stop line, which is a one solid white line. It means stop. But here we're talking about the giveaway line. Giveaway line means that if there's nobody there for you to give way to, you should be going. You shouldn't be stopping. And that's the problem. So as you're approaching, so how should you approach? How should you approach a junction where it has the giveaway line? As you're approaching the end of the road, first thing you should notice where the end is. So you should know where the end of the road is. Secondly, always look on the floor and see if you have a giveaway line or a stop line. Stop line means you have to stop regardless because that's the law, you have to stop. But here we are talking about a giveaway line. So as you're approaching, first you notice, you recognize the road is end of the road. So we know that's the end. Secondly, look on the floor if it has the giveaway line or a stop line. So you recognize it's a giveaway line. Third is you look both ways to see if that's an open junction or a closed junction. Because for you to go or stop, it will depend on if it's an open or a closed. If it's closed junction, you have no choice but to stop, see if it's safe, then you go. Why? Because it's a closed junction. You can't see who's coming both ways. What does closed junction mean? It means that you can't see both ways, or even one side you can't see. That means you don't know who's coming from that side. It means you have to go and stop and see if it's safe, then you go. But if it's an open junction, which means before you reach the end, you can see both sides clear and you could see there's nobody coming. Which means you shouldn't stop on the line, you should be going. That's what the giveaway line is saying. It's saying, look early, see if it's safe, if there's nobody coming, and even if there's somebody coming, if you got the gap to go, you should be going, don't stop. That's what the giveaway line is saying, and that's what you should be doing. Because if you go and stop anyway, even though it was safe for you to go, what you are doing is you are firstly disobeying the line, because the line is saying for you to go if it's safe. Secondly, cars behind, you were just holding them for no reason. You were stopping when you could have gone. You just stopped the car behind for no reason. And this is why you will fail if you stop on a giveaway line when it is safe to do so. So not emerging on a junction when it is safe to do so, you will fail because, like I said, the giveaway line means if it's safe, you should be going. Secondly, when you approach a junction, how should you approach? Fast, or should you approach in a way so you could read the road and see who's coming or not? That's what you should be doing, right? You should be approaching in a way so that the speed isn't too fast. Because if the speed is too fast, what's the danger? The danger is the car behind is thinking maybe you've seen there's nobody coming, and because of your speed, maybe they are thinking that you're not going to stop because you've probably recognized there's nobody coming. According to your speed, they think you're not going to stop, and then you stop suddenly, they're going to come and hit your car at the back. You're not giving them any warning. They don't get any signal from your car. The speed that you're driving, it doesn't tell them that there is a problem, I might have to stop. Because you approach quite fast, you are danger to the car behind, because you are telling them that according to your speed that I'm not going to stop. The way your speed is, that's what you're telling them. They need to know you might have to stop over there. So you need to approach in a way, your speed needs to be in a way so that you could recognize, read the road. Also the car behind knows that maybe they'll have to stop over there if there's somebody coming. So as you approach, your speed cannot be too fast. It has to be reasonable so that you could read the road, and also the car behind gets a signal that there could be a problem. So your approach speed cannot be too fast. And thirdly, you cannot just focus on yourself and then not checking for other road users. You are just focusing on yourself and just maybe on the main road, but this junction could be a crossroad. Could be there's somebody waiting on the other side of the crossroad. Maybe they want to come in. Maybe somebody wants to cross the road. Maybe there's a bike coming. These are the problems could be on the junction, but you're not looking for those things. You're not checking if the junction is safe for you to go. So you must make sure to check the other road on the other side, which is a crossroad, somebody crossing the road, car coming, bike coming. All those things are road users are there. You have to make sure that you recognize them, you've seen them before you go. It has to be fully safe for you to go. So these are the three reasons many are failing. It is your job to make sure that you tick the boxes on all those three for you to pass on junctions. Like I said, many are failing on those. If you need extra help on training for your ADI Part 2, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course, which gives everything you need for you to train yourself to master your driving and for you to pass your ADI Part 2. The course has more than 30 videos giving you everything you need for you to train, for you to master your driving, so that you fully prepare yourself for you to become a driver, a good, safe driver, and that you prepare yourself for you to pass your ADI Part 2. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. Second reason is reverse parking. Now you know to become a driving instructor on your ADI Part 2 test, you have to do two maneuvers, meaning two parkings. One of them will be parallel parking, where you stop alongside of a car and you reverse behind that car. When you are doing that, are you correcting it too many times? Are you repeating the correction too many times? So say you are doing the parallel parking and you've gone to the pavement too close, or maybe you are too far from the pavement. What do? You could correct, right? So you go and you correct and come back and finish. But if you keep on doing that too many times, it means you are giving problems to other road users. You are using too much time to do the parking. And you will fail for that because you are doing too many times. Like I said, let me repeat, you are allowed to correct. So you go in, so you are doing the parking and say you are too far from the pavement. What do? You correct. But when I say correct, meaning you don't want to repeat too many times. You keep on doing it many times and then you've done it at the end, but it's too many times. You are wasting too much time and you don't want to do it too many times, okay? So correction is allowed, but you don't want to do it too many times. Number one. Number two, on reverse park is the observation. Did you look all around? Are you looking at the blind spot? Are you looking at the back mainly when the car is going back? If there's someone coming, did you stop for them? Did you recognize them? If they stop for you, you carried on, but then they want to go. Did you stop again? Did you recognize they want to go now? Did you stop for them again? When they've gone, did you look around again before you started to do that again? So every time you stop for someone, allowing them to go, they went. Before you start to go again, did you look around? Did you make sure it is safe for you to go again, or did you just go without looking around? You will fail for observation for not checking around again. And like I said, looking at the back mainly. When you're reversing, which way should you be looking mainly? At the back, because that's where the car is going. Many, they just look at the top and side mirrors and use the camera, the reverse camera, but they don't look at the back mainly. And many fail for that because that's the way the car is going. That's the way you should be looking. So repeating correction on parallel parking, also for observation, many are failing, and these are the two things bear in mind when you are doing the reverse park in the test. So these are the two I'm reminding you in this video, is to make sure that you know them and you don't fail for those reasons. One is the junction, which I mentioned, and the other one is the reverse park. These are the two many are failing. If you need extra help on your ADI Part 2 test, don't forget to take the advantage of our online course for ADI Part 2. It has everything you need. It has more than 30 videos in the course, giving you everything you need for you to learn and for you to pass your ADI Part 2. I will leave a link on the description for you to have a look. Have a look and see and read. If you like it, you could always join the course. I hope this video helps. If it does, please do give a thumbs up. Please do make a comment what you think of the video, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so don't miss any of my future videos, and hope to see you again on the next video. Bye for now.